Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Laura. Hi, hello, welcome. I am a day late for my Deck of Panning Project Pan update. Technically, I'm filming this a day late from when it was supposed to be posted, but you're going to be seeing it, a couple days later. You're going to be seeing this 2 days late. I'm filming this 1 day late. I hope that makes sense. But this is my Deck of Panning Project Pan Update 9. I'm really excited for this update. I actually have quite a few rollouts this time, and I was not expecting to have so many rollouts. First, if you are unfamiliar with this project, this was a project started by Emily from Emily and Max. I always have her channel linked down below. It is a game-style project based on a game board. Every board correlates with a card from a deck of cards, and either the numeric number cards will all shuffle randomly every month, and then the face cards are separated by two categories, or like two sets of categories that don't change throughout the year. So I have my deck of cards because we have some rollouts that we will go through, but I have a lot of updates to tell you about first. So we typically start these with like the oldest and work our way down to the newest product. So we're gonna keep the way that we normally do this. So the first prompt that we had picked was actually for the "Are you joking?" prompt. I pulled the Joker. So for that, I ended up going with a eyeshadow, and I'm trying to completely finish this eyeshadow up. It is a matte cream shade from the Colourpop Going Coconuts palette. You'll see some clips going up right now. And this is what that shade Shredded looks like today. We have a massive pan inside of it. I actually repressed this. I'll have the clip of the repressing go up over here. But I did end up repressing this, and I hit pan again. So I'm really excited about that. This is going to be something that I'm really going to be focusing on to finish by the end of the year. I'm in the final stretch now. I definitely think I can do it before the end of the project, which is good. I don't know if I'll be able to do it before, like, by next month, but I know by the finale I should have this done, or I'll be so close. I will be so close. I really am going to try to get this out before, like, the finale. So this is staying in. Yeah. This guy is going to be kicking it longer. Ooh, and my battery, I need to switch this out. I will be right back. Moving to the next item in this project, that came from the category bronzer, and I rolled something I've been working on all year long. I've actually been working on this since last year. I was panning the concealer shade in this. This is my e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. Sorry, I did not introduce you to her yet. This is my e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. I'll have the clips of the shade that I was working on go up now, but I have been slowly working through this entire palette through the course of 2023. And here is what that palette is looking like now. I cannot tell you how excited I am about this. I was so excited to have finished off the shade that I was finally, like the last shade in the palette. I was working on the very last one, the darkest bronzer shade in this palette, and I am so glad that I ended up using it and finishing it off. And I've been finding myself missing this palette quite a bit. It's been letting me use some other things in my collection that I recently purchased, like my Essence bronzer stick that's in a different project. But I ended up using the last shade 13 more times, whatever was left of that. I used it 13 more times for a total of 73 times for this shade alone. I had so much prior usage on this. Again, I worked on this all year round. I really set so much focus on this and really tried to finish it, and did. The next item was for the prompt, something that already had pan in it, and I decided to really challenge myself and roll in a highlighter that came with massive pan in it already. It was repressed. It was a shade that, like, this shade Shattered. I repressed it, and it's just kind of been living in my collection for way too long. So you'll see some clips go up right now. This is another item that I did end up repressing, and this is what that shade is looking like now after it's been repressed and after I've used it for a couple weeks. Again, I'll have the clip go up next to it of the item when it was being pressed, but I did weigh the product before and after I repressed it, and it did not actually lose any weight. And I know I haven't been really taking weights in this video, like in Deck of Panning and all, but like today, so it weighed 56.1 grams when I initially repressed it, and now it's weighing 55.7 grams. So we did make some progress in there. It's a slow mover for sure, but I have already, like when I repressed it, it was completely flush, and now I've already like uncovered the rings to the center pan again. I think this is going to be out before the end of the year for sure. I don't know. I will try to get it out before November, but I definitely think before the finale, I will definitely have this out by the end of the year, which makes me really excited because this is something that's been in my collection, no joke, probably over 10 years. And I know that's like, ugh, but it never really seemed to go off. Next was the prompt hair care, and hair care, body care, skincare is really just like things that I'm not super interested in panning them and that kind of thing. But I know like this being in this project has actually been pretty eye-opening on how often I use a product like this and how long they can last me. So it's kind of been interesting to track that. But this is the Pureology, what are you? I don't even know. The Shine Bright Taming Serum. Yeah, it's been over 3 years old in my collection. I bought this right before my wedding, and we've been married for just over 3 years now. But yeah, we rolled it into this project. We were at that red line there, so we had very little product in there. At the black line at the second update, I think I pushed an air bubble out, which is why that jump was so significant, because every other jump has been so small since. So we were at the gold line last month, and now you can barely see it, that white line down there near the bottom. I am going to roll this out because I probably have 2 or 3 more uses, which, like, yes, that's like 2 weeks of the month for me, but I'm going to wash my hair tomorrow and use this, and then I'll likely wash my hair at the end of the week and use this again and finish it. I'm really happy that I've just kind of pushed myself to try to use these things. Over the course of the past couple months, I ended up using this 23 times, which is way more often than I thought I used something like this. But I also feel like because it's been in a project, I've been like, yeah, I should put my hair care products in. I've been getting more use out of my hair care collection, but it's not something that I'm like super excited to pan and use up, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm rolling this out. Very excited about it. The rest of the items in this project were all new roll-ins from last update. How exciting is that? So the first item that we have was for the prompt brand new. And I had brought in a few items in my Trash It and Cash It series, so you guys may have seen it, but I did bring this guy in. This was the NYX Bear With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer. This is that, like, it's just really kind of weird looking, but I made so much progress in this already. There is a substantial, like, divot in here now, but this guy is just that super gelatinous, like, it moves around in there. Like, I'm gonna try to do this. It's gonna be really weird, but can you hear that? It's like the product just like slapping in the side. So my goal was to only use this 15 times. I actually used it 16 times. The 16th time was yesterday. So I am really happy that I did meet my goal on this. I really just kind of wanted to get to know it, see if I liked it. I actually really do like this primer to the point where I can see myself rebuying this. The only thing that I don't like is the fact that I have to like manually scoop it out, and that just kind of gives me the ick. Anyway, very happy that I got my use on this guy. This is rolling out also. What is that? Third item rolling out? Yes. How exciting. The next item was for body care, and I ended up rolling in this guy here. This is the Hemp's White Gardenia Coconut Palm Lotion. This smells so nice. This smells like coconut cookies that I would get on vacation when I would go with my family to like Florida. And it smells so good. But I was at this top line when we first rolled it into this project, and now I'm down here. It is difficult to get product out. I have to like whack this thing down to get the product to settle in like an area where the straw can suck it up when I pump it. But I really, really like this lotion. Again, it smells so good. It has been an absolute treat to use it and not a chore at all. But I am going to continue to use this. It should be empty hopefully by next month. If we make the same amount of progress, I'll finish this by next month, and that'll be really exciting. The next prompt was for a focus product, and I ended up rolling this guy here. This is my Menagerie in Feral palette. This was sent to me from Haley. Thank you again, Haley, if you're watching this. I have no idea if you are, but this was a gift from Haley. She sent me this palette. I filmed my palette tour for 2023. I dropped this, and then I shattered a couple shades, and I was so sad about it. So instead of just kind of like setting this and being like, I will never use you because I don't want to lose you, I decided that I wanted to roll in the like one of the shades that shattered. It's been a focus of mine to try to at least try to finish it up. So we rolled in the shade Wolfling. You'll see it right now. This is another one that I ended up repressing just because it was so skinny to the edge of the pan. But this is what Wolfling is looking like now. It's that top second shade in the palette, and wouldn't you believe it, it is empty. I ended up completely finishing that shade. I am so happy about it. I really did multitask that product and use it with multiple looks. It was pretty sheer based. It had like a little bit of a gold base, but it was pretty sheer, so I could wear it with almost any look and just tap it on top and create really beautiful dimension no matter what kind of shade I was wearing underneath it. I'm sure I have some other shades similar, so I am not like needing to go on the hunt for any. I just need to shop my stash really to find something similar. But I've been using this shade now similarly, where I can take a little bit and pat it on like the outer edge of an eye look. I really like incorporating a little bit of pink like that into a neutral eye. I think it just kind of like makes it a little more fun. And I think for me personally, it brings out the greens of my eyes too, since they're such contrasting colors. Same thing with orange. Orange and green brings out the color too. Anyway, that means I have 4 items that we get to roll new prompts for. I only have a couple months to work on said products though, so I know it's a little nerve-wracking. I'm like, ugh, what can I really put into this project that's gonna be successful, you know? I'm gonna put the game board up so you get an idea of what is in store for us. I'm gonna give them one more, like the bridge. Not the bridge, the like waterfall. So I have 4 prompts. Let's just pick one at a time. We're gonna go, please don't be a joker. Queen of Diamonds. And Queen of Diamonds is going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yes, I'm so happy about that. I'm going to give it a shuffle. We're going to do it again. And the next item is going to be the 4 of Diamonds. Diamonds all around right now. So this is going to be something that is glowy. That's exciting. We know I love a glow over here. I know exactly what I'm going to put in for that. Any guesses? Any guesses? The 3rd item is going to be a King of Hearts. Oh my gosh, please be gentle. Affordable. Yes. Okay. That's nice. Man, we are really going, maybe it's because I have red in my eye look and red lights in the background. The cards just are like, we're gonna go all in for you. Then the 4th and hopefully final item we're gonna roll in is the Jack of, this could not have been, oh, Phone a Friend. I think I'm gonna ask Josh for some help on this one just because he's the only one here right now at the house. But yeah, so we have a whole lot of new selections to pick from, and I will be right back with my new selections. I'm pretty excited about this. So the first prompt was for the Queen of Diamonds. This is for Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy. And for that, I ended up going with something that is in, a lot of these are actually in my 30 before 2024, and a few of these are from my 30 before 2024, but I ended up going with something that's in this packaging, but it's not the same product that's in there. But the powder that's in this guy is the Ulta Beauty Positive Mindset Rose Hip Seed Infused Powder mixed with a touch of the JCat Beauty Luxe Pro Powder in Pearl Luminizer. And I want to finish this. I definitely think I can. I don't think there's that much left in this. I think maybe a week or two tops and it should be done. Next was for the Prompt Glowy, and for that guy I am also going with something that's in my 30 before 2024. This is also in my current Shop My Stash rotation as well, and I'm gonna go with this guy here. This is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. This is in the shade Celestial, and I'm so excited about it because I've been making some extra progress on this product already. This is another one that's pretty easy, but we're at the end of the year. We're trying to get some stuff out and move them out of our collection. So that is why we're rolling this guy in here. So we now have that white mark on the Cover FX, and that is where we are starting this rotation of this product being in a project off at. Another one that I can get done before the end of the month. Not this month, before next update. Next was for the Prompt Affordable, and I went with something drugstore, and I got this actually for free through Gratis, so it was extra affordable for me, but that is this guy here. This is the e.l.f. Woah Glow Sun Touchable Woah Glow SPF Primer. Mine is in the shade Sunbeam, and I have a very small amount of this guy left as well. This is another one in my 30 before 2024. This could have also technically counted in my glowy product category because this is a glowy SPF primer. So this guy is rolling into this project again with the goal to finish this up. I don't know how long it's going to take me. I'm not going to push myself before the end of the next update, but I will say I want this done before the end of the year. Again, in my 20 before or 30 before 2024, I really want to get that out. Then I went to Josh with a few primer selections that I have in my collection. I actually went with all of my primers in my collection, and I asked him to pick one out for me to focus on. And then I asked him to pick a number over 10, under 30. And he picked a very silly number to me. So we ended up grabbing this guy, Josh helped me pick this guy out. This is the Bare Minerals Prime Time Original Primer. I used to really like this when it was in like the old packaging. I think they reformulated this since I've worked at Bare Minerals, and I don't know if I like it as much, and that kind of bums me out. But I figure I can use this primer with this guy and get a lot of use out of this. And I asked Josh what my goal for this one should be, I didn't ask him what the goal should be, but I asked him to pick a number over 10, under 30, because I feel like that would be feasible within the next 2 months. He picked 27, so we're going to try to use this guy 27 more times. Those are my 4 new products I have to share with you guys today. We are working on 7, is it? Yeah, we're working on 7 items. I think for the next update, I can get 2 of these new roll-ins out. Hopefully these guys I can get out. I don't think I'm going to have really anything else out necessarily. Maybe this guy. And I don't know how we're going to do, since next month it's going to be the only, the last update. And then it's the finale. So who knows? Who knows how this is going to go for the next couple months. But I'm hoping to still make some good strides and hopefully take care of some low-hanging fruit in my collection, like these very small amount of products. I can get them used up before the end of the year, and what better way to give me an excuse to use them. And hopefully that inspires you to just try to use some of your stuff that you've maybe been holding on to. Just use it up. It's just things. It'll go bad, or you can use it up. So that is it for this update. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're staying healthy, sane, and safe, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.